Alright, what's going on, big dogs? So Pokimane is once again showing off her true colors. So not too long ago, at the start of the month here, Pokimane actually released her first kind of non-streaming product, which was she is now starting a healthy food company, or a healthy snacks company called Mina. And the first product to come out of her company was her Midnight Snack Cookies. Midnight Snack Cookies have been a kind of popular up and ticking trend. I'm somebody who's very involved in like the fitness industry and follows a lot of fitness influencers. And a lot of people have been very outspoken about like the Costco brand cookies, the Walmart brand cookies, and how good they are, how great they are to, you know, kind of ease your cravings at night. The kicker to all these cookies before was the price point. Obviously, major influencers and stuff like that really didn't have an issue with spending $10 for a bag of cookies. And you would get about 14 ounces of cookies, all the way up to about 20 ounces of cookies, somewhere in that ballpark, depending on the brand you went with. And overall, they all averaged out to be about $10 a bag. Now, keep in mind, like I said, 14 ounces to 20 ounces. Pokimane revealed her cookies. And a lot of people were very interested because she's a very popular streamer. She's the most popular female streamer ever and still is to this day. And when she announced them, she announced that you could buy them in 4-packs, 8-packs, and 12-packs. Okay, so you can't buy a single bag, you have to buy at least 4. And the 4-pack itself is $28. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, $28 for 4 bags, that's half the price of what I'd be paying for the ones at Costco, right? Wrong. Pokimane's bags come in 4 ounces. That's it. You get 4 ounces of cookies. And that is, if you do the math, is $7 a bag for 4 ounces of cookies. Now, this obviously got her community talking, right? Nobody was out there bashing her and telling her that this is a stupid, just money grab scheme or anything like that. Many of the conversations that were had were people genuinely criticizing her and saying, hey, like, these look great, these look delicious. Some people had even already bought them and were like, hey, these are great. It's just the price point is kind of ridiculous. Why are you charging $7 for 4 ounces of cookies? And this actually ended up boiling over into one of her more recent live streams, where she legit spent about 45 seconds here, which I'll go ahead and show you the clip here in a second, of her just bashing her audience and calling them all broke boys.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
So obviously, she seems very pleased with herself. She giggles at the end there. She's all happy that she got to make fun of everyone on the internet. And this isn't the first time we've seen stuff like this from Pokimane. Pokimane loves to put on this face of how she's just this sweet, innocent girl who just loves to have fun and is bubbly and wonderful all the time. And time again, this isn't the first time I'm not a big Pokimane fan, because this kind of stuff seems to happen to her just at whim. It seems like you give her any type of criticism, she is coming after you. She was taking down people's videos a while back when people were criticizing her for drama and things like that. And this girl just can't handle criticism. She can't. Anytime you talk bad about her, hell, this video might get taken down for all I know, and I have 400 subs. She goes absolutely buck wild if you criticize her whatsoever. And obviously she got really upset that people were saying, what the hell, why are these $7 for a 4-ounce bag? And the main thing that I got out of this was just the insane, like, out of touch reality that she's living in. So Pokimane makes a shitload of money. She has talked about it. She has said that she doesn't need the money in previous streams. She has said that she is financially fine and that she was taking a break from streaming a while back to focus on other endeavors, which ended up being these cookies and stuff like that. But then to sit there and criticize your audience for complaining about a product and not even like bashing you, not sitting there going, hey, what the hell, you suck, you're terrible. It's not like people were coming after her and calling her like this manipulator or like a scam artist or anything like that. They were just genuinely saying, why would I spend $28 on your stuff for 4 ounces when I can go to the store and get more than double the amount for only $2 more? Which was the original criticism of the other ones, was that they were too expensive for 14 ounces at least. So for her to come out and charge $7 a bag or $28 minimum, because you have to buy at least a 4-pack, and then to sit there and call her audience broke, is the most hypocritical thing I've ever seen. Because what she clearly just doesn't understand is she is calling the people that fund her life broke. That'd be like imagine a carpenter, right? Imagine somebody who builds your house, comes up to you, starts building your home, and the entire time he is just sitting there and shit talking about how stupid this design is and how dumb this person is and how everything is getting put together really shittily. Like, you wouldn't feel comfortable about that. You'd be like, what the hell? Why am I paying you? And a lot of people had the same reaction because people take time out of their day. They take money out of their pockets to subscribe to her on Twitch, to donate to her on Twitch. Like, it's not like people are being forced to watch this chick. She's not a paid actor or anything like that. She streams video games and her just watching videos on Twitch, and people pay her just donations to do that. Now, obviously, she has a contract with Twitch, but even before that, even she made all of her money and is able to do things like this because of her fan base. And she literally just takes a dump on them and sits there and calls anyone who doesn't want to buy her stuff broke, which is wild because it's not like these cookies are lining Walmart shelves or anything like that. Like, as far as I'm aware, you can only buy these on her website. So it's really only aimed at her fan base. This is stuff that only her fans are really going to know about, care about, and even really go after. And you would think you'd want to make a great impression and sit there and go, hey, we've heard about the price point. We've heard about how you guys are a little concerned with the quantity of them and everything like that. Like, if she didn't want to change the price point, she could add like, okay, we'll do 10 ounces for $7, or we'll do 8 ounces for $6. You can try that. You can change things to make your product better, right? It's like doing YouTube in a sense. People all the time, I get comments in my videos all the time of things people saying that I should do different. Maybe my mic sounds bad. Maybe, you know, back in the day when my videos were really terrible when I was like 15, like people would say, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And you take that criticism and you try to learn from it. And time again, she just continues to always shit on her audience and on her fans and anybody who criticizes her because she just can't handle it. She has an ego to her, and I think a lot of people look past it because she's a chick and she's not ugly. So I think a lot of people kind of look past it and they're like, oh, well, you know, she's always been so nice before. But then time and time again, she comes out and, like I said, shows her true colors and bashes her audience. I have actually a pretty good example of this. So I'm a big fan of Chris Bumstead. So C-Bum on YouTube, he's a Mr. Olympia champion, and he is one of the owners of Raw Nutrition. It's one of my favorite supplement brands. They make wonderful products. You know, they're well dosed, very healthy, and they have all sorts of products on their website that are wonderful. This isn't sponsored. I just really love their stuff. And a big point when Chris Bumstead signed on to Raw was that he was going to get like his own line of supplements. He was going to get his own like pre-workout and his own protein, creatine, all that kind of stuff. And when they first dropped, it was like $55 for a thing of pre-workout, which, depending on the brand and depending on how many doses you get or how many scoops you're able to get out of it, isn't the most outrageous thing I've ever seen. But it was a 30 scoop, you know, so a month supply for one little container. And people were upset, right? I'm part of the Facebook group, and people were upset. And so what did they do? They apologized. They said, hey, we've heard your complaints. We're going to see what we can do to lower the price. Keep in mind with markets changing and blah, 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 we're going to try and get it down to the lowest possible price where we can still run our company and get you the product you want, while also making sure that, you know, you guys are happy with it and that it's not getting underdosed and it's not, you know, not doing its job, right? It's a pre-workout. It's supposed to energy, you know, give you energy, pump you up a little bit, get you ready for your workout. And they did that. They're down to like $35, right? You can go to Walmart now and buy his stuff for like $30. So it's not like people haven't done this in the past where they've received criticism for their product and then changed the product a little bit or just down the price a little bit, because people, rightfully so, especially people who are supplying your lifestyle, are giving you criticism. And at least at the time of recording this, she hasn't apologized yet or done anything like that. I'm sure she's going to. Every time she gets in a controversy like this, she's the first person to come out and she's like, oh my God, feel so bad for me. And, you know, look at me and how pretty I am. Like, for whatever reason, every time she does an apology video, she gets all dolled up, wears the hottest outfit she can find, and then sits there and pretends to cry for like 2 minutes, or just blandly is like, I'm sorry. It's kind of your fault, but oh well. So I'm expecting like a full-fledged apology tour, because that's what she does every time. It's going to be like a month-long brigade of her apologizing for everything and thanking everyone for their support and giving out free subs here and there and maybe giving out some free things of cookies and making everyone feel warm and fuzzy inside, just so she can turn around and do something similar with her next product, I'm sure. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think down below. If you did enjoy the video, remember, please leave a like, comment, and of course, subscribe. It all really means a ton. Go ahead and check me out on all my socials. Links will be down below in the description. And until next time, guys, Godspeed.